My name's Clay Ratliff. I will graduate in December of 2017. It feels funny even saying that at 51 years of age. I'm graduating through the Tarleton Global Campus with a Bachelor of Applied Arts and Sciences degree in business. My parents never had the means or the opportunity to go to college. And I've been relatively successful in getting through life and working every day. But my son is stationed at Fort Carson, Colorado. He's in the Army. We're very, very proud of him. He's an aircraft mechanic. But I mentioned to him that, look, while you're in the service, please take advantage of the opportunities to take some classes, to get your first steps in to get college going. And he looked at me and he said, well, you never finished college and you're doing fine. And I tried to keep a poker face when he said it, but it was like a punch in my gut. And it's a pretty emotional thing for me. I went into my wife and I said, I've got to finish college. I promised my parents whenever I was 17 years old I would do it. I haven't done it, and I can't let an unfulfilled goal influence what he does with his life. I first spoke to the Fort Worth campus. They directed me down to talk to Miss Zubik, and she explained to me how the global campus worked. Then the other half of my team here, Stephanie Kittleson, she understood me. She understood my background as a veteran. With both of those people, like, I'm not egotistical enough to sit here and tell you that I could have graduated college. No, we graduated college. They'll be on that stage with me whenever I cross it in December, at least right here.
I come 2 hours to school. I'm away from my family. I'm a mom of 3, have 2 babies who are under 2. Through my struggles, there was a moment where I went in and I talked to Dr. Jones, and I was basically telling her that I was ready to give up. And I almost quit. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be able to say that I'm going to graduate in May, and I'll graduate with honors.
So my biggest fear for transferring to a bigger university was that I would fail. The staff and the faculty were awesome. They gave me all of the resources that I needed to succeed.
So when I first initially transferred to Tarleton, I met Dr. LeBansett in the Fort Worth campus. When I approached her, I told her, I planned on, getting my my PhD in clinical psychology, and she immediately, told me, like, well, you need to do research, you need to start volunteering. It's more than just going to class and getting the grades. It's immersing yourself in the job before you actually get the credentials to do so.
Deciding to come to Tarleton was the first step, and the second step was what my major was going to be. Thankfully, I was able to meet with advisors here at Tarleton State University, and they helped me decide what would be the best path to take. And thanks to them, I am very sure the class that I'm taking and the major that I'm in is most suitable for me going to pharmacy school.
Picking my major was a roller coaster, to say the least. I knew coming to college that I wanted to work with animals in some fashion. I also had an interest for insects, and so finding a major that would mingle those two loves of mine together was a little daunting. My professors as a whole have been amazing, and my confidence has soared so high. I come up with all kinds of new research ideas that my professor has to actually restrain me back and be like, Hannah, you have to pick one.